Okay, so you're probably wondering, what the heck is this thing? And you're probably noticing something else as well. So, last time, Sydney and I, we made a lot of progress. We went to the Nether, and I did have footage of it, but the replay files, they corrupted. So, unfortunately, I don't have that footage of us going to the Nether. It was really cool. But you know, we'll be back. We're gonna need to go back eventually, her and I, to kind of, dude, come on, let me sleep. We're gonna need to go back eventually to get more blaze rods and stuff like that. Anyway, you're probably wondering what this thing is. Wait, dude, I didn't even talk about, so yeah, we were fully kitted out, diamond armor. Not the best enchants. I'm pretty upset about my enchants. I'm really excited about the Fortune 3 pickaxe and the Silk Touch shovel and the Silk Touch axe. Because some builds in the future, they're gonna require mushroom stem and all types of stuff that needs to be Silk Touch. But this thing right here, this is going to be our Silverfish XP farm. I used a design by... No way. This is where I need to lure a zombie in. I can't believe I forgot about it and fell inside of it. So, I need to get armadillos. I need to put them in here. And if you're wondering why we've kind of got... Oh god. No way. Just like forgetting things. Anyway. If you're wondering why I got these cauldrons set up with dripstones, that's because we have this mod in this mod pack that brings the bedrock cauldron potions over, and you can refill them with dripstone. So infinite of the potions we need, which is infestation. So we have infestation in here. The dripstones will drip water, and it'll make more infestation potions. How this farm works, y'all probably already know, but armadillos go in here. There's a zombie here, which has them curl up in a ball. Once they curl up into a ball, they don't take any damage from this right here, right? So, the hard part is going to be getting the zombie in here. I didn't think about it, but I'm gonna find a way. Oh yeah, you're probably also wondering, where is Sydney? She's at work right now. And the reason I built this thing in the first place is because I felt really bad. She hasn't had much of a chance to enchant anything because she keeps dying, and I kind of feel like I'm at fault for it. I'll explain why, and it's because every time I've been in a near-death experience on this world, I've yet to die, but I've been in many near-death scenarios on this world, and she has been able to swoop in and help me out every single time. And every time I feel like she's died, I feel like I haven't been able to help prevent that from happening at all, in the slightest. So I feel pretty bad about that. And to kind of help, to kind of surprise her, I built this XP farm. I have a name tag ready, the Armadillo Destroyer. I need to go out and get 2 armadillos and breed them up. Let me see if I even have... Do you trade spider eyes? No. Let me see if I even have spider eyes to feed this armadillo. Dude, I don't have any. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I can feed the armadillos. If not, it's going to be a long trek back to get 24 armadillos. I'm gonna work on moving these armadillos over here, getting them fed, and I'm gonna work on getting a zombie inside of this hole. Hope you guys like this build. I really wanted to get it done before she got back from work. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think it's cool. I use some different techniques. I really like this little gradient I went with, the mangrove, the redwood, and then into the netherrack, and it looks really good with brown because, like, I mean, there's plenty of brown in netherrack. And then to kind of simulate some shadow from a distance, I mean, yeah, it looks like some shadow. Gives the illusion of an overhang with no overhang. I'm still experimenting. This world is all about progression, so I'm learning. Slowly but surely. There's still some details I want to add to this, like the back is super bare, so I probably want to put something back here, and I definitely want to put a potion in there. Like, if I could find enough of the bottles of enchanting, I'd love to put that in there, because it would make perfect sense. But this is the kind of benchmark, or kind of like mark out where our street is gonna go. So I'm imagining it's gonna come through like here from over there, and eventually I think something's gonna come off here, deviate a little bit, go there, more houses right here, and off to the side of us and stuff. As you can see, we've still got like all of our stuff outside. I'm gonna go after these armadillos. I'm gonna come back with 2 of them. We're gonna breed them up. We're gonna get a zombie in that pit, and it's gonna be perfect. Everything is gonna be perfect. I hope she likes it. I really do. But yeah, I will see you guys when I'm back. Hopefully I can surprise her when she gets on. The next time you hear from me will be whenever we're both on and playing the game. Hopefully this whole thing is ready. So, yeah. Want me to invite you?
So that's okay? That's everything?
Yeah.
Okay, you can invite me.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Come
Can I come
through
out?
the door. Yeah. Surprise.
What's this?
Go in.
Dude, what is that noise? It's the XP farm.
Yeah. So I built this for you.
Are those
Because-
armadillos? Yes.
And I filmed earlier.
Oh, you
Because
did?
okay, because this is what I told him. I told him that I felt really bad because you kept dying and you weren't able to like fully enchant everything. And so like, and I felt like it was like low-key my fault sometimes whenever you would die, so I made this for you
Never your
so that you
fault.
can level up and finally enchant. It's pretty simple actually. So
Okay.
pretty much there's a zombie.
There's a zombie?
Yeah, right here.
What's his name? Oh.
He's the armadillo destroyer. So I'm gonna show you how this works. So can you see what's inside of these cauldrons? It's the potions, right?
How do I tell which one it is?
Okay, so this is a healing potion just in case the armadillos get low, which they shouldn't. And then this is the infestation potion. So pretty much we have infinite of each potion.
Interesting.
Pretty much you grab a bottle or however many right here. You go into here, you grab your blaze powder, or you grab your gunpowder, and then you turn it into a splash potion. Pretty much what you do is you take the infestation splash potion, you throw it at the armadillos, and then you quickly close this so that none of the silverfish get out. So if you want to try it, you could go ahead and throw the splash potion in there. Okay, so look, it's happening. So you just wait for them to...
It's crazy.
And then, yeah, you just hit them. Yeah, I'm not actually sure if I made the farm, like, right. I followed the tutorial by Mr. Blaze on YouTube.
Oh, so you know what? I was at 16. Guess how many levels I'm at now?
38.
How did you know?
And I'm filming right now, by the way. So I wanted to get your reaction.
Yeah, baby,
So
that's
is it a good
really
surprise?
sweet. Thank you. Yeah, it was a great surprise.
Okay, cool. Anyway, guys, this is not the main build of the video.
No.
There's a few things we want to build today. Today's build is going to be the honey farm. So we can have infinite candles.
Which I'm so excited for.
And I think we're also going to put a tree back here. As you can see, I renamed the waypoint over there and over here. We named that village over there Hillside. And this is a cool little callback to like my friends and I from a very, 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 very old Minecraft server we had, Beanshire. So for this build, I actually want to do something a little different, something that we haven't usually done, but I think it would be nice for those of you at home who are, who want to know, like, I don't know, kind of like what we're gonna do with the build. So I thought for this build, we were gonna gather up all the blocks, and then we we place them all down on the ground, and we kind of show you the color palette and the blocks we'll be working with. So that way, if you guys want to emulate that color palette in your own world, or if you want to, I don't know, straight up copy the design, that's fine by me. Find a flat plot of land real quick to show this to you guys. So maybe right here. We have this side of the hay bale. We have a yellow terracotta because I like the way overlays kind of blends it. I think that makes a cool effect. Even though it's not the same color, I think it's fine. We have cypress planks, and then for the roof, we have a little bit of diorite, smooth diorite, and I think there's a few more blocks. There's going to be like birch and oak mixed in there as kind of like a, I guess like a mid-tone, and then I think we're missing yellow concrete as like a highlight, but that's pretty much the palette. I'm sorry I don't have everything, but you guys will see it. It's gonna take some time, but you know, once we get there, we'll show you or we'll commence once we get. Dude, spit it out. Once, bro, like what is going on with me? Once we have all the materials, we'll commence the montage. Oh my god. Dude. Okay, first of all, new skins. Oh, you can't really see me. Yeah, new skins and my eyes move. But yeah, I don't know. We kind of just wanted to have like a new look, so we both kind of made some new skins. So I know the last thing I said was we're gonna gather up some resources and then start building, but dude, like we just finished final exams for college, and
been days.
Oh my god, it's been days, bro. The only thing we've had time to do was like change our skins. We did these last night. It was getting to the point where it was like, yo, finals week or my final week. But let me see if I can remember where we put let me put my boots on at the very least. These are all of the materials right here.
I'm in here too.
And in this backpack as well. Well, minus all of that stuff up there. But these are all the materials we need for the building. Now we're genuinely going to get to building. This video was supposed to come out on a Wednesday. So you'll be seeing this on a Friday. Supposed to come out on Wednesday, but I figured since people are still doing exams, like I don't want to drop a video like... I mean, I have to at least think, like, generally speaking, everywhere... Like, you're all getting off on a Friday, most likely. Anybody who's seeing this and you still got exams, good luck. You know, this is just... This will pass eventually, and you're gonna do great. Okay, now that we have all the materials for the honey farm, we're gonna get to building it. It's gonna be a crucial building for so many builds, because all of them are gonna require like candles as lighting, candles as like decoration and stuff. So having just an unlimited supply of candles will be super useful. Alright, this is our brand new honey farm.
Is it?
Let's sleep real quick. But yeah, this is our brand new honey farm. I mean, yeah, it's a calm little build. We're going for more of like an industrial looking honey farm, of course, with kind of like that Minecrafty, cartoony kind of look. So it's like all yellow and stuff like that. This is the braces outside are supposed to be like I don't even know what it's actually like called in real life, but yeah. And then we got these cute little leaves with like these golden kind of fruits on them and stuff like that, and all the yellow flowers. Inside, not so pretty, but yeah, there's a little interior going. We're missing some candles because, like I said, we don't got
Some honey maybe right here.
yeah. Oh yeah, true. But you know, we don't got all of our decorations yet, but this is the machine. The bees are in here, and I'm missing 2 beehives. I couldn't find them. You know, pretty much how this works. I think like I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty sure there's observers. No, there's a way for the, like, I think you might have just heard the dispenser go off. Yeah, we got another honey bottle, but it's working very slowly. 33 already is actually really good, but I think the contraption observes when there's honey inside of the beehives, and then after that, the dispensers go off. I think it's like hooked up to I would break this down and go into all of the noodles and stuff, but dude, if I mess up this redstone, I'm going to literally lose it. No, yeah, I did steal this design from somebody, so I'm gonna find which video I used. I can't give you a name off the top of my head because this was weeks ago. We built this. I keep saying as if like I did all this.
You know, fun fact, we had a competition. So we built this way back
at the
other. Yeah, we built this way back at the other section, the area of the world. And so I did like a more kind of like barnish type of style. And then he did a more kind of like more
Industrial
bright.
Revolution style.
More, yeah,
and
like the roofing and the braces. It gives it more like of almost a little solar punky.
The reason our builds ended up being so different was because I was kind of transitioning styles of building while she was kind of still building in the same style, and we weren't exactly like on the same page, I guess. So like, not that it was like a bad thing, but
you know, fun fact, we kind of put this area in our old, like in our creative world. We put this building in at the old area, and we're like, wait, this like does not fit at all.
It doesn't fit in. Yeah. But the last thing we're gonna tackle this time is the big tree that's gonna be back here. If you want to know what kind of tree it is, go ahead and look up a maritime pine. They're pretty much these big pine trees where the trunk is super long. There's a few branches that stick off, and there's a few leaves, but at the top it kind of like poofs up. And you'll see what I mean whenever it's here. we're going to gather up these resources for this tree, and I think we're going to call it a day. So, yeah. Okay, so, dude, check it out. I say we. Is that a llama? You got a llama. Okay.
It's just the llama from the guy.
Yeah, Sydney built this tree, this maritime pine.
Lucas designed it. Let it be known to the
I just
world.
didn't feel like building it, so I was like, if you want to do it, be my guest, bro.
I loved it.
Because, yeah, well, it's nighttime. We gotta sleep. So I mean, yeah, that's. I mean, that's like one of the maybe. I don't know if this would be the only kind of type of tree we put around here, but I definitely think it does fit in well next to our house. We also put a little rock next to it. So yeah, like if you look at these trees in real life, you kind of see that they're super tall. The trunk goes up super high, and there's like branches that kind of have like the pine needles that kind of poof out. They kind of, it's almost like cloud shaped almost, but
It is cloud shaped.
but what we did with this one, which we haven't done with other trees, is you can see we kind of shaded the leaves. This is our first time kind of applying this kind of color to our trees. So I mean, you know, we've got pretty basic colors going on with all the branches and the bark. You know, we used acacia. I think maybe next time, if it's a little more dense, you could throw in some tuff.
But the leaves, I mean, you can tell like the highlights. We use mangrove, which have a lot more lighter tones in it, and then the low lights, of course, spruce, because it's just
It's
nice
way
and
darker.
dark.
And then the mid-tone is kind of like the birch, where like maybe some light is passing through. And yeah, like, you know, I really like this tree. I think
It turned out
this is,
super good. You did a good job designing it.
well, I mean, I couldn't have done it without you helping me figure it out, because it wasn't all me. It actually looked pretty bad when I first put it in. It was about as thin as paper, so it looked about the same, like it looked roughly the same as it does now, but whenever you'd stand under it or look at it from the side, it looked a little wonky. And, you know, granted, maybe I'm still not the proudest of how it looks at from certain angles, but I think, you know, I'm not gonna take it down, because like I said, I've said it a bunch of times when we've been filming, like, this world is gonna be all about progress. So like, I want to be able to come back to this in a year or something like that, and see
how much we changed.
how much our styles changed and how our
Definitely.
trees look in the future versus now. So like, I won't take it down. I'm proud of it for now. And on top of that, we really gave it some air, so you can see all the branches and you can see a lot more of the just like the detail in it. So
Like, whenever I was building it, once it got to placing the leaves, and it was, I'm telling you, like, the inside's like mostly hollow. Like, the inside is mostly hollowed out. You can't really tell from the ground, but it definitely looks way thinner than how it looked whenever he first made the couple of designs. But yeah, that air helped it so tremendously.
now, I'm not going to sit here and try to give y'all advice as if I know exactly what I'm talking about, because I don't think I'm the most qualified to give you advice on how to build custom trees, but a general rule I've been trying to stick to as of recently is try to go 50-50. Like, 50% of the tree is air and 50% is leaves. And maybe I didn't apply that perfectly here, but it's definitely a lot less dense than our trees back at Hillside. But unfortunately, I think what is going on?
What are you talking about?
Dude, y'all have to tell me if I'm tripping, because that was so weird. Your horse was doing something crazy. Unfortunately, I think that might be all we have time for today. You got 3 builds in one video, though. I mean, we got the XP farm, we got the tree, and we got the brand new honey farms. Anyway, love you guys to death. Thanks for watching if you stuck around until the end. Good luck on your finals. I know all of you are gonna pass. Probably a lot smarter than me. But, yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.